Imagine that each new day is a blank canvas, and in your hand is a brush representing the choices you make. What will you paint? In this video, we're diving deep into how small daily habits can transform your life. You'll discover 10 essential areas that you need to work on every day to build a path toward success, happiness, and inner strength. We'll explore why your attitude, communication skills, discipline, and even the way you manage your time are crucial, and how these daily actions shape your journey to achievement. This isn't about sudden, dramatic changes or quick fixes. It's about small, consistent steps that lay the foundation for lasting growth. Imagine how your life would change if, every day, you focused on getting just a little bit better. We'll talk about the habits and disciplines that take ordinary people and help them reach extraordinary levels of success, all while creating a meaningful, purpose-driven life. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey that reveals how daily improvements, no matter how small, lead to remarkable outcomes. So, get comfortable and get ready to learn how you can develop yourself daily to reach heights you never thought possible.
The power of daily choices.
Every day, you make countless choices that shape your life, often without even realizing their importance. These choices are like strokes of a brush on the canvas of your day. It might be tempting to believe that only big decisions have a lasting impact, but the reality is quite different. It's the small, daily choices, the ones you make every morning when you decide how to start your day or every night when you reflect on what you've accomplished, that gradually steer the course of your life. Think about it. Choosing to spend an extra 15 minutes reading something that inspires you instead of scrolling on your phone, or deciding to take a walk to clear your mind instead of zoning out in front of the TV. These may seem like insignificant actions, but when repeated day after day, they accumulate and create momentum. This momentum can propel you towards success or pull you further from your goals, depending on the nature of your choices. The secret to lasting change is rooted in understanding that progress isn't made through dramatic leaps, but through consistent, thoughtful actions. Picture someone who dreams of being a great writer. They don't start with a best-selling novel. They start with a page a day. Over a year, that daily choice to write adds up to hundreds of pages. Similarly, someone who chooses to be more mindful of their interactions, showing kindness and listening deeply, builds stronger, more meaningful relationships over time. The power of daily choices lies in their ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Each time you choose a productive habit over a passive one, each time you take a step toward self-improvement, you're reinforcing a pattern that rewires how you live. Remember, it's not about making perfect choices every day. It's about making small, intentional ones that align with your values and goals. So, the next time you face a decision, no matter how trivial it seems, pause and think about how it fits into the bigger picture of your life. Is it a brushstroke that adds to the masterpiece or one that distracts from it? The true power of daily choices is in understanding that they're never just small acts. They're the building blocks of the person you become.
Attitude, the foundation of your life.
Your attitude is more than just a feeling. It's the lens through which you view the world, and it sets the tone for everything you do. A positive attitude isn't just a motivational phrase, it's the cornerstone of a life well lived. Imagine your attitude as the foundation of a building. If the foundation is weak or unstable, the entire structure is at risk, no matter how impressive the rest of it may be. On the other hand, a strong, positive attitude provides the stability you need to face life's challenges and seize its opportunities. It's easy to overlook the impact of attitude because it doesn't change overnight. Improving it is a gradual process that involves small, consistent efforts. One day you might focus on being a bit more patient when dealing with traffic. The next, you might practice gratitude for the things you often take for granted, like a warm cup of coffee or a conversation with a friend. These small acts might not seem life-altering in isolation, but they slowly shift your default outlook from frustration to appreciation. Think about the people you're drawn to. More often than not, they have an upbeat, open approach to life. That's because attitudes are contagious. When you walk into a room with a positive mindset, you elevate the energy in that space. On the flip side, negative attitudes repel opportunities and people alike. No one wants to collaborate or engage with someone who constantly finds flaws or highlights problems without offering solutions. Developing a resilient attitude also means reframing setbacks. It's not about pretending that challenges don't exist but about seeing them as growth opportunities. For instance, instead of viewing a failed project as a personal shortcoming, approach it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I take from this? How can this make me better? This perspective shift is the secret weapon of successful people. They understand that life will throw curveballs, but how they choose to handle them defines their path. Remember, working on your attitude daily doesn't require grand gestures. It could be as simple as smiling more, focusing on positive self-talk, or taking a moment each morning to set an intention for the day. With time, these small changes compound, creating an unshakable mindset that supports your ambitions and enriches your relationships. Attitude truly is the foundation of your life. Strengthen it every day and you'll build a life that stands resiliently against any storm, full of potential and open to endless possibilities.
Mastering communication skills.
Communication is at the heart of everything you do, from the way you connect with family and friends to how you navigate your career. Mastering communication isn't just about speaking eloquently or knowing the right words to use, it's about understanding and being understood. It's about listening as much as you speak and learning to express yourself in a way that resonates with others. The ability to communicate effectively can transform your personal and professional relationships, enhance your influence, and lead to greater success in all areas of life. True communication is a two-way street. This means that being a good communicator involves active listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. When you listen to understand rather than to respond, people feel heard and valued, which deepens trust and builds stronger connections. Imagine a conversation where both parties are truly present, listening with empathy and curiosity. That's the kind of interaction that solves problems, forges partnerships, and creates memorable bonds. Improving your communication skills is a daily endeavor. Start by practicing mindful listening. When someone talks to you, focus on their words and observe their nonverbal cues. Nod, make eye contact, and respond thoughtfully. This small change makes a significant difference in how people perceive you and how effective your conversations become. On another day, you might work on expressing yourself more clearly, making sure your ideas are easy to follow and direct. It's also important to remember that communication isn't limited to verbal exchanges. Your body language, tone of voice, and even your pauses can speak volumes. Open and relaxed body language can make you seem approachable and confident, while a tense posture can convey defensiveness or discomfort. Think about the last time you had an important conversation. Did your body language match your message? Did your tone support or undermine what you were trying to communicate? Mastering communication also involves adapting to different situations. Speaking to a friend is different from presenting to a client or negotiating with a colleague. Tailor your approach based on your audience and goals, choosing the right words and the appropriate level of detail. This flexibility is what distinguishes skilled communicators from those who simply deliver information. Effective communication leads to influence. When you can clearly express your ideas and genuinely connect with others, you inspire trust and motivate action. People are drawn to those who can articulate their thoughts with clarity and empathy. The good news is that anyone can develop this skill with consistent practice. It's about making small adjustments every day, pausing to reflect before speaking, choosing the right words, and listening with an open mind. Each time you improve your communication skills, even a little, you make a significant investment in your relationships, career, and overall success. So take that first step today. Listen a little more closely, express your ideas more confidently, and remember, effective communication is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. If you like my videos, subscribe to the channel and give it a like. This motivates me to create more quality videos. Also, YouTube promotes videos better when people subscribe and leave comments while watching.
Building self-discipline.
Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's the force that pushes you to take action even when you don't feel like it, ensuring that your efforts align with your long-term vision. Many people think self-discipline is a trait some are born with, but in reality, it's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. The secret is to work on it daily, gradually turning discipline into an ingrained habit that supports your success. Think of self-discipline as a muscle. Just as you wouldn't expect to lift heavy weights on your first day at the gym, you shouldn't expect to master self-control overnight. The key is to start small and build up. Begin by identifying a few areas where you want to make changes. It could be waking up 15 minutes earlier, sticking to a daily exercise routine, or committing to 30 minutes of focused work without distractions. These seemingly minor actions lay the groundwork for greater discipline in more complex areas of life. One of the most effective ways to build self-discipline is to create routines and habits that minimize the need for willpower. For example, if you're trying to eat healthier, prepare your meals in advance so that when hunger strikes, you're not tempted by less nutritious options. If you want to read more, set aside a specific time each day when you turn off your devices and focus solely on a book. By simplifying your environment and making your choices automatic, discipline becomes less about willpower and more about consistency. Remember that self-discipline isn't just about doing what's difficult, it's about doing what's necessary. This often means sticking to a plan even when the initial excitement fades and the task becomes mundane or challenging. It's about holding yourself accountable and following through on commitments, whether to yourself or to others. One day you might push yourself to finish a project even when you're tired, and the next you might resist the urge to procrastinate by breaking your work into manageable chunks. Importantly, self-discipline doesn't mean being hard on yourself. While it's essential to push through moments of discomfort, it's equally important to practice self-compassion when you fall short. Everyone slips up from time to time. What matters is recognizing where you went wrong, learning from it, and getting back on track without lingering guilt. This resilience is what keeps your self-discipline strong over the long run. Finally, celebrate your wins no matter how small. Every time you follow through on a disciplined action, take a moment to acknowledge it. This positive reinforcement strengthens your belief in your ability to stay disciplined and motivates you to keep going. Over time, the small, consistent steps you take toward building self-discipline will compound, leading to extraordinary results and a life that reflects your most significant goals and aspirations.
Challenging limiting beliefs.
Limiting beliefs are the invisible barriers that hold you back from reaching your true potential. These are the thoughts that whisper, "You can't do this," or "You're not good enough," and they often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or negative self-talk. The problem with these beliefs is that they shape your reality. When you think you can't achieve something, your actions, or lack of action, align with that belief. Breaking free from this mindset is essential if you want to move forward and live up to your full potential. The first step in challenging limiting beliefs is recognizing them. Often, these beliefs are so deeply embedded that they feel like truths. Start by paying attention to the thoughts that arise when you face a challenge or consider pursuing something new. Do you tell yourself, "I'm too old to start this," or "I'll probably fail, so why try?" When you notice these thoughts, pause and question them. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact, or is it just an assumption I've made? More often than not, you'll find that these beliefs are rooted in fear rather than reality. Once you've identified a limiting belief, it's time to reframe it. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," change it to, "I'm learning how to do this." Transform "I'll never succeed" into "I'm on the path to success." This small shift in language can make a massive difference in how you approach challenges. Reframing isn't just about being blindly optimistic. It's about replacing self-defeating thoughts with realistic, empowering ones that drive you to take action. Another powerful strategy is to gather evidence that disproves your limiting beliefs. If you think you're not good enough, look for examples of times when you succeeded despite doubts. Maybe you aced a presentation at work, learned a new skill, or navigated a difficult situation with grace. Reminding yourself of these victories reinforces the idea that you are capable and resilient. It's also helpful to surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. Conversations with mentors, friends, or peers who believe in your potential can help you see beyond your current limitations. These positive influences act as mirrors, reflecting back the strengths you might not see in yourself. Sometimes, it takes an outside perspective to break through the self-imposed barriers that hold you back. Lastly, remember that challenging limiting beliefs is a continuous process. Just as physical fitness requires regular exercise, building a resilient mindset demands ongoing effort. When a limiting thought creeps in, counter it with evidence of your growth and capability. Over time, these efforts will create new, more empowering beliefs that align with your goals and ambitions. Challenging your limiting beliefs isn't about pretending that obstacles don't exist. It's about acknowledging them and choosing to move past them. With each limiting belief you dismantle, you open the door to new possibilities, greater confidence, and a life that's no longer defined by doubt but by action and progress.
Effective time management.
Time is the one resource that everyone has in equal measure, yet how you choose to use it can make all the difference between a life of fulfillment and one of frustration. Effective time management isn't just about getting more done. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and ensuring that your time aligns with your goals and values. Mastering this skill can help you achieve greater productivity, reduce stress, and create space for personal growth and meaningful experiences. One of the most powerful strategies for effective time management is starting each day with a clear plan. Take a few moments in the morning or the night before to list the top tasks that need your attention. Prioritize these tasks by urgency and importance. What absolutely must be done today and what can wait? This habit not only provides structure but also ensures that you're spending your time on activities that push you toward your larger goals rather than just putting out fires. Another key principle is the concept of time blocking. This involves setting aside dedicated chunks of time for specific activities. For instance, block out an hour in the morning for deep, focused work without interruptions, followed by a shorter block for responding to emails or other routine tasks. By scheduling your day in segments, you minimize multitasking and maintain concentration, which significantly boosts productivity. Eliminating distractions is another crucial component. In an age where notifications, social media, and endless online content vie for your attention, staying focused can be a challenge. Create an environment that supports your work by silencing your phone, closing unnecessary browser tabs, and informing those around you when you need uninterrupted time. Every small step you take to protect your focus helps you make better use of your time. But managing time effectively isn't just about work, it's about balance. Including breaks in your schedule is essential. Short breaks to rest your mind can actually make you more productive when you return to your tasks. Remember, time management is as much about knowing when to stop as it is about knowing when to push forward. Overworking leads to burnout, and no amount of efficient scheduling can compensate for exhaustion. Another important tip is to practice saying no to commitments that don't align with your goals. It's easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone or saying yes to every opportunity, but this often leads to spreading yourself too thin. Learning to decline politely but firmly allows you to focus on what truly matters, preserving both your time and energy. Finally, evaluate how you spent your time at the end of the day or week. Reflect on what worked well and what didn't. Were there tasks that took longer than expected? Were there moments when you lost focus? This self-reflection helps you fine-tune your approach and improve over time. Effective time management is about more than just productivity. It's about living a life that's intentional and aligned with your priorities. When you manage your time wisely, you create a life where there's room for both ambition and joy, work and rest. The more you practice and refine these habits, the more you'll find yourself in control of your schedule rather than feeling controlled by it.
The importance of lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning is the continuous pursuit of knowledge for personal and professional growth, and it's more important now than ever before. In a world that's constantly evolving with new technologies, shifting economic landscapes, and fresh perspectives, those who commit to ongoing learning remain adaptable, innovative, and relevant. It's not just about acquiring skills to boost your career, it's about enriching your mind, broadening your horizons, and cultivating a mindset that embraces growth and change. One of the key benefits of lifelong learning is the empowerment it provides. When you learn continuously, you're better equipped to face challenges because you've developed a broader toolkit. Whether it's mastering a new language, exploring coding basics, or delving into psychology to understand human behavior, each new piece of knowledge adds depth to your understanding of the world and your place in it. This, in turn, boosts your confidence and self-reliance, making you more prepared to seize opportunities as they arise. Lifelong learning doesn't have to be formal or rigid. It can take many forms, from reading books and listening to podcasts to attending workshops or enrolling in online courses. The goal is to integrate learning seamlessly into your daily life. For example, instead of passively watching television, you might choose a documentary or an educational program that aligns with your interests. Commuting time could be turned into a productive hour by listening to audiobooks or lectures. Moreover, cultivating the habit of learning helps you stay open-minded and adaptable. It's easy to become set in your ways as life progresses, relying on the knowledge and skills you've already acquired. But those who embrace lifelong learning challenge their assumptions and remain curious. This flexibility is invaluable not only in your career but in personal growth as well. It encourages empathy, as you become more willing to understand perspectives different from your own. The most successful individuals in any field are typically those who commit to continual self-improvement. They understand that formal education might set the foundation, but self-education builds the rest of the structure. As Jim Rohn famously said, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. This is because lifelong learning enhances your value, not just to employers but to your community and to yourself. The more you know, the more you can contribute and the more doors open for you. One way to start incorporating lifelong learning into your routine is to set specific, achievable goals. Maybe you commit to reading 10 pages of a book every day or signing up for a monthly workshop. The key is consistency. Over time, these small efforts compound and lead to significant personal and professional transformations. And remember, learning isn't just about absorbing information, it's about applying it. Practice what you learn, share it with others, and use it to solve real-life problems. Lifelong learning also has profound mental and emotional benefits. It keeps your mind sharp, delays cognitive decline, and can even improve your mental health. Engaging in learning stimulates your brain and fosters a sense of accomplishment, helping to reduce stress and build resilience. Whether you're learning to play an instrument, taking up a new sport, or exploring a creative hobby, the act of learning keeps life interesting and fulfilling. In the end, lifelong learning isn't just a pathway to professional success. It's a key to living a richer, more purposeful life. It instills a spirit of curiosity that keeps you vibrant and engaged with the world around you. So, make it a priority to learn something new every day. The knowledge you accumulate will not only elevate your skills and understanding but will also inspire you to grow into the best version of yourself.
Daily financial growth.
Managing and growing your finances isn't just about earning more. It's about developing smart habits and making thoughtful decisions each day. Daily financial growth is the practice of consistently improving your financial literacy, tracking your spending, and taking proactive steps to build a secure and prosperous future. While it might sound daunting, cultivating financial habits doesn't require drastic changes. Instead, it's about making small, intentional choices that add up over time. One of the first steps to daily financial growth is understanding where your money goes. It's surprising how quickly small, unnoticed expenses can add up. Taking a few minutes each day to review your spending helps you identify patterns and areas where you might be overspending. Maybe it's the daily coffee runs, impulsive online purchases, or subscription services you no longer use. By tracking these expenses, you can make more informed decisions that align with your financial goals. Another critical habit is budgeting. A budget is more than just a monthly plan. It's a daily guide that keeps you aware of how much you can spend and save. Whether you prefer a detailed spreadsheet or a budgeting app, the goal is to check in with your budget regularly to ensure you're staying on track. This practice not only helps prevent overspending but also gives you a clearer picture of where you can allocate more towards savings or investments. Speaking of investments, growing your financial knowledge daily means learning the basics of investing and understanding how to make your money work for you. This doesn't mean you need to become a stock market expert overnight, but dedicating even a few minutes each day to reading articles, listening to financial podcasts, or following market trends can demystify the process. Over time, you'll gain the confidence to start investing, whether it's in stocks, mutual funds, or other assets. Another powerful way to foster financial growth is to adopt the habit of saving, no matter how small the amount. Consistency is key. Automating your savings so that a set percentage of your income goes directly into a savings or investment account ensures you're building financial security without needing to think about it. Even saving a few dollars a day compounds over time, creating a significant safety net or fund for future investments. Financial growth also involves debt management. If you're carrying any form of debt, make it a daily priority to be conscious of it. Whether it's paying down credit cards or student loans, knowing where you stand with your debts is crucial. Set daily or weekly reminders to review your progress, even if it's just a quick check-in to make sure you're on track with your payment plan. This habit keeps your debt in check and prevents it from growing beyond your control. A simple but often overlooked practice is educating yourself about smart spending. Pause before making a purchase and ask yourself if it aligns with your financial priorities. This doesn't mean never enjoying life's pleasures, but it means prioritizing spending on what truly matters to you while cutting back on what doesn't. This mindful approach helps you allocate your resources more effectively and can lead to substantial savings over time. Finally, remember that daily financial growth isn't only about accumulating wealth but also about building financial confidence. The more you practice good habits, the more secure and capable you'll feel about managing your money. Whether it's learning a new financial term, finding a way to save a little extra, or planning for a future goal, these small, daily actions lead to bigger financial milestones. By taking simple, consistent steps each day, you build a solid foundation for financial success. Over time, the small decisions you make compound, leading to improved financial health, more opportunities, and a life where money works for you instead of the other way around.
Commitment to personal development.
Personal development is a lifelong journey that requires commitment, but it's one of the most rewarding investments you can make. It's about continuously working on yourself to grow as a person, improve your skills, and develop qualities that enrich both your personal and professional life. This commitment is not about perfection, it's about progress. And it begins with making the conscious decision to prioritize your growth every single day. The first step toward personal development is self-awareness. Understanding who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and triggers, gives you a clear starting point. Take a moment each day to reflect on your actions and decisions. Did they align with your values? Could you have handled the situation better? This practice of daily reflection helps you identify areas that need improvement and solidify areas where you excel. Over time, these insights turn into meaningful changes that shape who you become. Setting goals is another fundamental part of personal development. Goals give your growth direction and purpose. But these goals need to be specific, attainable, and aligned with what truly matters to you. For instance, if you aim to improve your public speaking skills, break this goal down into daily actions. Watch a TED Talk to learn techniques, practice speaking in front of a mirror, or participate in small group discussions. This approach not only makes your goals more manageable but also reinforces the habit of daily improvement. Developing new skills is essential for personal growth. Whether it's learning a new language, mastering an instrument, or acquiring technical skills related to your job, expanding your skill set broadens your opportunities and challenges you to step out of your comfort zone. Start small by dedicating 15 to 30 minutes each day to practice or study. Consistency is key. Even short bursts of effort compound over time, leading to significant progress. Another crucial element is emotional intelligence, which involves understanding and managing your emotions, as well as empathizing with others. Improving your emotional intelligence can enhance your relationships and make you more resilient during challenging times. Practice simple habits like active listening, responding rather than reacting, and pausing before speaking to make sure your words are thoughtful and constructive. These small daily changes can have a profound effect on your ability to connect with others and handle stress. Surrounding yourself with supportive, growth-minded individuals is also part of the journey. The people you spend time with can either lift you up or hold you back. Seek out mentors, friends, or colleagues who inspire you and encourage you to push beyond your limits. Engage in conversations that challenge your thinking and expose you to different perspectives. Personal growth flourishes in environments where you feel motivated and supported. It's also important to practice patience and self-compassion. Personal development doesn't happen overnight, and there will be days when you don't feel like you're making progress. On these days, remind yourself that growth is gradual and that setbacks are part of the process. Instead of being hard on yourself, recognize the effort you've made and use it as motivation to keep moving forward. Each small step adds to the larger picture of who you are becoming. Lastly, remember that personal development involves unlearning habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. Letting go of old patterns can be as powerful as learning new skills. This might mean changing how you react to criticism, moving past limiting beliefs, or learning to trust yourself more. This aspect of growth can be challenging but incredibly freeing. Committing to personal development means taking daily actions that contribute to your growth, whether it's reading a chapter of a self-help book, journaling your thoughts, or practicing mindfulness. These efforts accumulate over time, creating a better version of yourself. The journey is continuous, and while it may be demanding, the results, a life of purpose, fulfillment, and potential, are worth every bit of effort.
Discovering and living your purpose.
Living a life of purpose is what gives your days meaning and your actions significance. It's the reason you get up in the morning and push forward even when things are tough. But discovering that purpose isn't always straightforward. It's a process of self-exploration and reflection. Once found, living your purpose is about aligning your daily actions with your core values and passions, creating a fulfilling and driven life. The journey to discovering your purpose starts with asking yourself deep, introspective questions. What activities make you lose track of time? What topics spark your curiosity? What kind of work makes you feel energized and satisfied? Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. Take time each day to reflect on these questions. Journaling can be an effective tool, helping you capture and examine your thoughts as they evolve. Understanding your purpose isn't something that happens overnight. It requires trial, error, and an openness to change. Sometimes you might set out thinking your purpose is one thing, only to discover new passions or priorities along the way. Embrace this fluidity. Each step, each experience, teaches you something new about yourself and gets you closer to understanding your true calling. Once you've started to uncover your purpose, the next step is integrating it into your daily life. This means aligning your actions, habits, and decisions with your core values. For example, if you find that helping others gives you a sense of purpose, seek ways to incorporate that into your routine, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or even in the way you interact with colleagues and friends. Living with purpose means your days are no longer filled with aimless activities. Each task, big or small, contributes to your overall sense of fulfillment. Challenges are inevitable, but living with purpose equips you with the resilience to face them. When you're clear on why you're doing something, it becomes easier to push through difficulties. Your purpose acts as a guiding light, reminding you that the hard work and sacrifices are leading to something meaningful. Think of it as the anchor that keeps you steady during life's storms. Purpose also impacts those around you. When you live authentically and passionately, it's inspiring to others. Your actions encourage them to reflect on their own lives and pursue what matters to them. This ripple effect creates a positive environment where everyone feels more motivated and connected. But living with purpose isn't just about achieving big goals. It's about the everyday moments where you choose to act in alignment with your values. Maybe it's taking a moment to truly listen to a friend, tackling a project with extra care, or finding joy in helping someone else succeed. These small acts compound, shaping a life that's rich with meaning and satisfaction. One of the most important things to remember is that purpose can evolve. Life's experiences, new perspectives, and changes in circumstance can shift your understanding of what matters most to you. Stay flexible and open to reevaluating your purpose as you grow. Regularly ask yourself, does this still inspire me? Does this still feel true? This helps ensure that your actions continue to align with what is most important to you. In the end, discovering and living your purpose is an ongoing practice. It's about staying connected to what drives you and making choices that reflect that. Each day, commit to taking at least one small action that aligns with your purpose. Over time, these daily actions will build a life that's not only successful by external measures but also deeply satisfying and true to who you are.
The transformative power of gratitude.
Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a powerful practice that can reshape how you view the world and experience life. The transformative power of gratitude lies in its ability to shift your focus from what's missing to what's already present. When you cultivate a mindset rooted in gratitude, you begin to appreciate the everyday blessings that are often overlooked, bringing more positivity and resilience into your life. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it means acknowledging difficulties while also recognizing the good that coexists with them. This duality helps build emotional strength. For example, even on difficult days, there may be small wins or moments of kindness that deserve recognition. Noticing and appreciating these moments can turn a seemingly negative day into one that holds valuable lessons and unexpected joy. One of the simplest ways to start integrating gratitude into your life is by keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. It could be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of coffee, a supportive chat with a friend, or seeing a beautiful sunset. The act of reflecting and recording these moments reinforces a positive mindset and trains your brain to seek out good things throughout the day. Gratitude has a ripple effect. When you make a habit of expressing genuine gratitude to those around you, it not only strengthens your relationships but also encourages others to adopt a similar attitude. Think of the last time someone expressed their appreciation for something you did. It likely left you feeling valued and inspired to keep contributing positively. By sharing your gratitude, you create an atmosphere of appreciation that enhances connections and fosters trust. Research has shown that gratitude has significant psychological and physical benefits. People who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, better sleep, and a greater sense of overall well-being. This is because gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, which enhance mood and promote relaxation. So, by simply taking time each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, you're boosting your mental and physical health. Beyond individual benefits, gratitude can transform how you approach challenges. When faced with setbacks, a person who practices gratitude is more likely to find silver linings and maintain hope. This doesn't mean denying pain or struggle, but it does mean holding on to the belief that there is value in every experience. For instance, a difficult project at work may teach you patience and new skills, or a personal setback might deepen your empathy and understanding for others. A powerful aspect of gratitude is that it can be cultivated regardless of your circumstances. It's about finding value in what you have rather than yearning for what you don't. This mindset fosters contentment and reduces the constant chase for external validation. Over time, practicing gratitude helps shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance, making you more aware of the richness in your life, no matter how small it might seem. Gratitude can also be a call to action. When you're truly grateful for something, it often inspires you to give back or contribute. This could mean volunteering your time, supporting a friend, or simply paying forward an act of kindness. This cycle of gratitude and generosity not only improves your life but also lifts those around you, creating a shared sense of positivity and purpose. Start incorporating gratitude into your routine today. It can be as simple as taking a deep breath in the morning and thinking of one thing you're grateful for before beginning your day. With practice, you'll find that gratitude isn't just an exercise, it's a way of life that transforms your mindset, enriches your relationships, and deepens your sense of fulfillment.
The journey of continuous improvement.
Continuous improvement is the philosophy of consistently striving to be better than you were yesterday. It's a journey that goes beyond simply setting and achieving goals. It's about nurturing a mindset that embraces learning, growth, and resilience in every aspect of life. This practice keeps you adaptable, motivated, and moving forward even when the path isn't smooth. While the idea of constant self-improvement may sound ambitious, it's the accumulation of small, daily actions that makes a significant impact over time. One of the core principles of continuous improvement is understanding that progress isn't linear. There will be days when everything seems to fall into place and others when you feel stuck or even slide backward. The key is to view these setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. When you adopt a mindset that focuses on learning from challenges, every experience, whether positive or negative, becomes a stepping stone toward your growth. Setting clear, actionable goals is essential for continuous improvement. However, it's important to break these goals down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're aiming to improve your fitness, start with 15-minute daily workouts rather than jumping straight into an hour-long regimen. By setting realistic, incremental goals, you build momentum and confidence. Each small achievement reinforces your belief in your ability to grow and adapt, fueling further progress. Reflection is a powerful tool for continuous improvement. At the end of each day or week, take a moment to review what went well and what could be better. This habit helps you stay aware of your progress and recognize patterns that either support or hinder your development. Maybe you realize that certain habits, like checking your phone first thing in the morning, disrupt your productivity. By identifying these patterns, you can make adjustments that lead to better outcomes. Feedback is another invaluable aspect of the journey. Seek out constructive input from trusted mentors, peers, or friends who can offer a different perspective on your growth. This doesn't mean taking every piece of advice to heart, but rather learning to filter and apply feedback that aligns with your goals. Over time, this openness to external insights sharpens your self-awareness and highlights areas where improvement is most needed. Continuous improvement isn't just for personal benefit, it extends to your interactions and relationships. Striving to be a better listener, showing more empathy, or practicing patience can enhance the quality of your connections with others. Small actions, like pausing to listen without interrupting or offering genuine words of encouragement, can transform how people perceive and respond to you. These improvements build trust and deepen your relationships, enriching your social and professional life. One common challenge is maintaining motivation over the long term. The initial excitement of starting a new habit or project often fades as the reality of sustained effort sets in. To counter this, focus on your why. Why are you pursuing this path of improvement? Connecting your efforts to a larger purpose, whether it's building a better life for your family, pursuing a passion, or contributing positively to your community, can reignite your motivation during challenging times. It's also important to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Recognizing and rewarding your achievements keeps you encouraged and reminds you that each step matters. This could mean treating yourself after reaching a milestone or simply taking a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. These small celebrations reinforce the idea that improvement is a process, and every bit of progress is valuable. Continuous improvement is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about waking up each day with the intention to be just a little better than you were yesterday, knowing that these incremental gains will lead to significant growth over time. As you commit to this journey, you'll find that the act of striving for improvement becomes a source of fulfillment in itself. You're not just reaching for an endpoint, you're embracing a lifestyle that values growth, resilience, and the endless potential of becoming. We've reached the end of this journey through the 10 essential areas that can transform your life. Today we explored the power of daily choices, the importance of maintaining a positive attitude, and the art of mastering communication skills. We discussed how self-discipline is the bridge to success, why challenging limiting beliefs is crucial, and how effective time management can change your day-to-day life. We looked at the value of lifelong learning, the steps for daily financial growth, the commitment needed for personal development, and the significance of discovering and living your purpose. Finally, we delved into the transformative power of gratitude and how continuous improvement shapes your path forward. Each of these areas, when nurtured daily, contributes to a richer, more fulfilling life. Remember, true transformation doesn't come from one grand change but from the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey of self-improvement and personal growth. If you found value in this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What resonated with you the most, and which area are you most excited to start working on today? Your insights and experiences inspire others, so don't hesitate to share. Lastly, I apologize if there were any mistakes during the narration. Your feedback helps me improve and continue creating content that benefits you. Please like, subscribe, and keep striving to become a better version of yourself each day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.